to friendship.
From visiting Australia's greatest ally, the United States, to becoming the first Australian Prime Minister in 7 years to visit China. Meeting Xi Jinping will mark a sudden change in the diplomatic climate for Anthony Albanese. China-Australia relations turned cold in 2020 when then Prime Minister Scott Morrison called for an international investigation into the origins of COVID-19. China began imposing a series of trade strikes on Australian exports, including barley, wine and coal, relations reaching a low point in November 2020 when a Chinese diplomat presented an Australian reporter with a list of 14 grievances, from banning Huawei from Australia's 5G rollout to making statements on the South China Sea. The 2022 election of the Albanese government presented the opportunity for a reset. China gradually wound back the trade strikes and released detained Australian journalist Chong Lei. Australia decided not to cancel Chinese company Landbridge's 99-year lease on the port of Darwin. Ahead of this weekend's trip, Albanese signalled he sought to build a relationship with China based on honest, open dialogue.
Cooperate where we can, disagree where we must, but engage in our national interest. It is in Australia's interests as well as China, but I believe in the global interest for us to have a relationship where there is dialogue.
There's a powerful financial interest as well. Even during the diplomatic deep freeze, Australia's trade with China surged to more than $220 billion, driven by commodity prices. China also wants to join the CPTPP Trade Pact, which requires agreement of all members, and that includes Australia. Friendship brings mutual benefits. Paul Allen, Bloomberg.